eat a just plain piece of toast. It's not bad, but it's not particularly good, and you're just kind of there eating it, I guess. That kind of summarizes my feelings about this dress. Hey, welcome to my video. If you're from my Instagram, I love you, and if you're not from my Instagram, love you all the same. Welcome to today's video in which I'm gonna review the Oscars fashion. A couple of disclaimers before we begin. Number one, I think fashion is subjective. So just because I might like or dislike something, that doesn't automatically make it wrong. And then also number two, I'm not operating under the guise that I have to be super fashionable myself to be able to comment on things like this, you know? And in fact, I am very well not what you would call a fashion girly. To give you an idea, I'm sitting here in like a red turtleneck, very basic, and then pink floral pajama bottoms. So that's sort of the level that I'm playing at. So don't think that I think that I'm like superior or whatever. I'm just a girl on the internet talking, okay? It's really not meant to be taken seriously. This is just sort of a kitchen table talk debate with your girlfriend. That's the vibe that we're setting here today. And also, I'm just not here to comment on the celebrities personally or their bodies or anything like that. I'm just gonna comment on the overall look, fashion, and clothes, and that is that. So now that we got that out of the way, let's get on with the video. So I'm just gonna be reacting to pictures of the actual Oscars red carpet. I'm not also gonna be doing the Vanity Fair party, because then I feel like that would take 1,000 years, but let me know if I should react to those too. I did see some good ones over there, but for right now, this is what we're working with. Okay, so we need to start on a high note. So obviously we're starting with Miss Ariana Grande. I honestly love this dress. I think the bottom and top are both very delicate in different ways. And I love this color on her. And she's just really giving princess here. So that's that on that. Moving on to Cynthia Erivo. I love her down. I will never forgive the people for not giving her her Oscar. And I know, it's coming in part 2 of Wicked. Whenever that comes out, she's gonna get her Oscar, okay? But honestly, she should have gotten it now. Anyways, let's talk about the outfit before I get a little bit too mad. She looks great. She is giving Elphaba in this for sure. And at first I thought this was a black dress, but seeing it from a different light and noticing that it's this like deep dark green makes me love it even more. I also love the top because I feel like I love the fact that it's not a basic ball gown, even though it could have just been a regular sweetheart neckline, you know what I mean? And it would have looked amazing on her regardless. But I do have a flair for the dramatics, so I do love the top of the dress. And because we are here, we must obviously mention her nails, which are absolutely insane, and I love them. Wow, what a queen. Okay, so moving on to a completely different vibe, we have to talk about this outfit. It's just so plain to me. This dress kind of feels like if you were to, you know how when you eat a just plain piece of toast, it's not bad, but it's not particularly good, and you're just kind of there eating it, I guess. That kind of summarizes my feelings about this dress. It is plain enough to the point where if I went to my local drugstore or even just like grocery store dressed like this, I wouldn't feel embarrassed that I'm overdressed. It's kind of just like, go ahead girl, give us nothing. I also kind of feel like the length is awkward. It should be floor length, no? Now with that being said, we're moving on to this dress and Miss Ray. Okay, there's boring and then there's classic, timeless. This dress is obviously that. She is not boring in the least. I love the draping. I love the little straps. I love the way that they hang off her. And I also just adore this shade on her. Overall, I feel like this is so classic, so old Hollywood. And I also love the necklace. It's not too big, but it's by no means understated. She just looks beautiful. I'd give this a 10 out of 10. Let's move on to another red dress. I love this one. Personally, one of the reasons why I love it is because I feel like everybody from the Wicked cast, pretty much, during the entirety of their press run, okay, has been wearing these beautiful dresses, these beautiful garments that pay homage to Wicked or the Wizard of Oz in some way, shape, or form. And obviously, to me, this dress is giving ruby slippers from the movie, and I just love a theme. So number one, brownie points for that, but number two, she just looks elegant. Love her, what a queen. Also love red lipstick. I also love when people take a chance on bolder makeup at red carpets. And while I feel like here her makeup is pretty understated, I still love that she went with a bold lipstick. Okay, so moving on to another dress I love so much. I think this one is kind of like the perfect mix between elegant and fun. The style of the dress is kind of what makes it elegant but the colors definitely make it fun. I love the black paired with the hot pink. Also, side note, this has nothing to do with anything. This is like my dream shade of pink, okay? A true Barbie pink. I love it so much, and I think it looks incredible. I also do love the train. I think that if it didn't have the train, it would be just a little bit plain, and this way it definitely has a kick to it without being too in your face about it. Anyway, in conclusion, love this, would wear this. Okay, her and another fabulous dress. I don't know what this like shade is. Is it like a green olivey type of moment? But regardless, I love it on her. It looks beautiful on her skin tone. I also like the material of this dress. It's kind of eye-catching, and I like that the top part has the little cascading glitter moment. At first, when I looked at this, I was like, I don't know about the belt. I wasn't sure, but honestly, trying to picture it without the belt really isn't giving either, because this again gives it a little extra oomph, and I really like that. So period, she looks amazing. Also love her hair and makeup. The one thing that I maybe would switch out is the necklace, or this stack of necklaces. I don't know if it's one piece or multiple necklaces layered together, but whatever it is, I would maybe personally switch it out for a different necklace. What kind, I'm not sure, but I'm not the biggest fan of the necklace. The overall vibe, however, looks amazing. Okay, so now I think we should review some suits, shall we? So you remember what I said earlier, right? I want to stress that these two gentlemen, honestly, they look great, and you could definitely call it a classic look because that's what it is. However, and I have said this before in every one of these videos, I am so sick of seeing men in basic black suits and ties, because it's kind of like, and okay, hear me out, I feel like when we're reviewing fashion, right, when we're talking about how everybody looked at this or that award show, we have different standards for women and men. So like, even me 2 seconds ago, I'm like, oh, I love her outfit, love her hair, love her makeup, love everything, except I'm not a big fan of the necklace. That is how I feel. But then we see men walk the red carpet, and if they're dressed like this, we say, oh, that's traditional, it's great. And again, even though they do look great, it's kind of boring at this point. And we've seen so many men do this look so many times, which is why I think we should be holding them at a higher standard. You know what I mean? Let me convince you even further. So for example, I feel like if somebody still wants to wear like a tuxedo or a black suit, adding at least one component that would add a little bit of flair to it would already make a huge difference. For example, this outfit, right? At first glance, you're like, oh, it's classic, nothing special about it. But then at least he's wearing nice wide leg pants, so it's a little bit of a switch up. Or I would almost prefer this look too, because I feel like if you're gonna do a suit or a black tuxedo and then you decide to go all black like this, that's a completely different vibe. Like, the all black feeds me more. That's the best way I can explain it. Also, Ron Swanson looking like this, does the government know? He looks incredible. Okay, anyways, that was the end of my little suit rant. Let me know if I've convinced you down below. But yeah, in conclusion, just a basic black tuxedo, white shirt, black tie situation. I think we can do better, right? Oh, and this outfit, what a perfect example of doing better. I love everything about this. He ate down. He is wearing the heck out of those clothes. I love the red on red. I love the wraparound at the side. I love the black pant with the like black collar or whatever, and then the little accessory on it as well. I just think he looks absolutely fabulous, and I wouldn't call this boring, not even a little bit. We have another example of a man on the red carpet not being boring at all. Andrew Garfield? Can we talk? What a fabulous shade. It is working for him overtime, okay? And I'm not normally a fan of people wearing glasses inside. I just think, what's the point? However, with that being said, yeah, I'm a fan of it here. Oh yeah, I'm a fan of it here. He looks incredible. Also love the shoes, I love the watch, I love the attitude that he's emitting from the screen via this picture. Like, there's just something about this that absolutely ate. So definitely 10 out of 10, another suit that really, in my opinion, goes hard without having to do entirely too much or be too flashy. Okay, now we have to take a palette cleanser and go back to dresses. And I would like to ask everybody, what is this? Comment down below. I don't know, because, okay, here's the thing. I think the pattern of this dress is pretty, and I think the color is fine. I would even venture to say that I like the top half of it. But what's going on there at the bottom? You know what it's giving? It's giving when you go into the movies and you try and like hide snacks down your shirt and you're trying to like go all unnoticed, but then it's clearly obvious to everybody that you're hiding something under your clothes. That's what this dress is giving to me. And you know, it could very well be that I'm completely uneducated in fashion, but I just don't think this is a vibe. I also kind of think that the hair and makeup is a little too plain. I don't personally get it. So I think it's best to move on. Okay. So, okay. Listen, can we talk? Let's talk. I don't know when I started doing ASMR, but I clearly did. Okay, so the thing is, I love Heartstopper. I love Heartstopper so much. It's such a cute show. Love it down. Boots the house down, in fact. But this is not the vibe. Can't we talk now? Okay, I whispered the worst part of that because I didn't want to say it out loud. It felt wrong. But like this outfit, does this outfit without the blazer not give like, have you ever seen a TV show or movie Butler? Like Downton Abbey Butler. Is this not what this outfit is giving? And then I feel like they tried to do something a little bit different and they said, okay, let's add something with sequins. God knows I love a good sequin. But it does not really like look good to me here because it just sort of stands out and not necessarily in a good way. And then also this picture that I'm looking at specifically, the watch, it's kind of confusing because the gold sequin thing clashes and it's very obvious and very in your face. But then the watch, which is right next to it, is very like timeless classic. So it's clashing to me. I don't know what to feel about it. With that being said, again, love this actor, love Heartstopper. Do I love this outfit though? Fifth Amendment. We're not going to talk about it here today after I've literally ripped it to shreds for 5 minutes. Okay, we have to move on. Next dress. I don't like this dress. Ooh, me trying not to be too mean. Okay, look, I love the color of that deep red. If the whole dress was that color, I think I might have reconsidered for a beat, but the top of the dress looks like it's a completely different dress. And then also the gloves, they kind of match with the top, but they don't really match with the bottom. And the bottom kind of doesn't match with anything else, girl. I would be interested to know like what shoe she's wearing underneath this, but whatever it is, I'm not the biggest fan of this. Like, it kind of gives cake topper a little bit, you know? Oh my god. Okay, we're moving on to Lisa. Lisa, you are so, girl. Oh, I think this might be my favorite. I love when women do suits. I love when women do quote unquote men's fashion, even though honestly clothes are just clothes. Anybody could wear them, obviously. But you know what I'm trying to say. And I love when women do that on red carpets. It never gets old for me. But especially here, it is done so well. Cinched at the waist, but then it just drapes down like a gorgeous dress, but it's actually a floor-length suit jacket, and I just think that's genius. Also, I love the pop of red, love the flower on the side. She just looks so good. She ate this down. Also, this is unrelated, but it's always related. Her skin. Ugh, she has to drop a skincare routine or something because I want what she's having, okay? Okay, suits. We're moving on to another suit. I don't really know because, okay, I'm kind of confused because at first glance, I was like, oh, I love it because I love that shade of blue and I love the idea of it. I love that it's different. I also love the pattern on the suit jacket, and lest we forget, honorable mention to the matchy nails. That is iconic, love that. But then like the bottom half is kind of confusing to me because I like the color story. So I like the blue with the white. And I think I kind of like the idea of the pants being a little bit of an oversized fit, but these look like they're a little bit too oversized, you know? So for example, let's compare it to another suit. Let's compare it to this one, which I feel like has a similar vibe in that it's supposed to be oversized as well. But this one looks like a tailored oversized versus the previous one. To me, the pants just kind of look like they bought pants that are like 3 sizes too big and just didn't tailor them and put them on. Now, I'm sure that's the complete opposite of what actually happened. However, that's what it looks like to me. And so I guess I'm figuring it out now that I'm talking to you about it. I guess my only gripe with this outfit is the size of the pants. I also feel like it would have been interesting to see the pants be the same color as that light blue going on at the collar there. That could have also been a vibe. But like I said, I'm not mad at the white so much as the fit. But again, overall, whenever I first saw this, I was like, oh, work. Now, going back to the previous suit for just a second, like I said, I feel like it's tailored perfectly. I love the length of the jacket. I love that the whole suit has this little pattern. So overall, I really like this. If I wore this color personally, I would like blend into the background. It would not look good on me at all, girl. But honestly, Heeeyyy. Okay, let's do one more and then I'm gonna let you guys go. We need to talk about this outfit. So first of all, this color, similar as to what I said for Andrew Garfield, this color is not working for her. She is working this color beautifully. I love it. And it's not just that I love this color on people, okay? Because I feel like, again, if I wore it, I'm not sure. But it looks beautiful on her. I also love the material of the whole outfit. I think it photographs beautifully. And I love that this is like, I think it's a dress, and then she just draped over this long coat that is a perfect match. I really appreciate that. I also wish I found pictures of this outfit from like different angles, because whenever I Googled it, I only just saw head on. But yeah, overall, this outfit, oh my goodness. Also, we need to talk about her rings because wow. And you know what else? And now that I'm looking at this picture, I realize that I have to try and do mixed metals more, because I usually just stick to gold if I'm wearing gold, which is not that often really, or everything silver if I'm wearing silver. I never really do mixed metals. And I think I should try that. Watch me do that and then hate it in the next episode of whatever you're gonna be watching on this channel anyways. But yeah, like I said, she looks gorgeous. Okay, and with that, I think I'm gonna finish up today's video. If you made it this far, make sure that everywhere you go today, treat it like it's your personal runway. Also, this is a side note, if anybody ever calls you overdressed, you're not overdressed. They're just boring. Ooh, anyways, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you liked it, please consider liking, subscribing, maybe even commenting, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.